Hello class. So we're going to do our video on the Piriformis syndrome technique that we did for our teeter because we didn't have time to teach it during our online with the big blue button. And so our intervention is the stretching of the piriformis and then a muscle energy technique that you are able to utilize when dealing with people who are suffering from piriformis syndrome. So Emily's going to take it away and she's going to talk about or bring us through how to do these techniques.
Okay, so we'll have the patient lying in supine and their involved limb placed into hip and knee flexion, so with their knee up. So the foot on the involved side is crossed over the contralateral leg. I'll show all of this in a minute. The PT places one hand on the contralateral ASIS to prevent their pelvis from moving, and the other hand is placed against the involved flexed knee as that is pushed into resisted abduction to contract the piriformis, or into the resisted adduction to contract antagonist in order to inhibit the piriformis muscle. You have them hold this contraction for 7 to 10 seconds, then passively move into the involved side into a piriformis stretch and hold for 30 seconds and do this for 3 repetitions. You can have the patient perform either post-isometric relaxation muscle energy technique or the reciprocal inhibition muscle energy technique combined with the passive piriformis stretch for this to work.
All right, so now we'll show you how to do these.
Patient, lie on your back. Get your head on the table. We have a short table. So, as we said, let's say Maddie's left leg is the involved side. So what I want you to do is bring your hip and knee into flexion as much as you can. So we're going to be doing a stretch up here. So what the stretch is pushing up into adduction and across. So up and across. And then what we can do for the post-isometric contraction is we'll have you place one hand on the opposite ASIS, and then I want you to pull this knee up and across your chest, pull into my hand as much as you can, and we're going to hold that, okay, for about 5 to 10 seconds, okay? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we would push more into the stretch. So that's post-isometric relaxation muscle energy technique. The other one that we can do is the antagonist muscle inhibition. So what I want you to do is push your knee out and down, and then hold, and then we're going to go into the stretch. Okay, and stretch up and across again. Okay, so those are the 2 techniques.
If your patient doesn't feel it, keep asking them if they're feeling the stretch when you are doing the motion, because you can adjust it by adding more flexion or more adduction into the stretch. Thanks, guys.